Good evening, PP Consulting Enterprises community. We're back with hashtag Lift Her Up Wednesday. Let me just go and invite in the community. I pray and trust that everyone is doing well. And I just want to say thank you so much for stopping just for a minute. I'm not going to be before you long, but excited about hashtag Lift Her Up Wednesday. And I'm quite sure that many of you are just as excited as well. And so I want to say thank you. I see Lucas is on. I see Deborah standing on his promises. Thank you so much, my sisters, for being here for hashtag Wednesday, hashtag Lift Her Up. And so then on this Wednesday and hashtag Lift Her Up, we are lifting up our very own group member in the community, Sharon McLean. I'm quite sure that you have already viewed her extensive, just enlightening and powerful bio of this awesome woman of God. Sharon is a God-driven woman. She's a passionate leader. She is an administrator that takes pride in developing leaders. She's also the CEO of McLean Enterprises, and she is a conductor of the New York station of the Miss Millionaire Mindset Sisters. And she's also a financial professional as well. So I would like for you to go back. Hey, God bless you, Sharon. Okay, so she's here with us as well as our moderator, Nicole. It's so good to see you. So we're saying, Sharon, hashtag Lift Her Up. We are celebrating you on today. We are lifting you up. We are saying that we're cheering you on, and we thank God for the awesome woman of God that you are. And we also, hey Michelle, glad to see another sister that's here. Hashtag Lift Her Up. So Sharon, we want to say to you that on today, on hashtag Wednesday, we are lifting you up. We are celebrating you, and we are saying to you to continue to go forth and to be all, like you would like to say, Daddy, that Daddy God has already commissioned you to be. We are so, we're godly proud of you. Yes, yes, yes. So hashtag Lift Her Up, and I would like to invite everybody to please to go back, read this extensive, just beautiful bio of this woman of God. And she's so humble, and she's also so willing to help others. So it's not by coincidence that God put her in the position that she is, and that she's already is serving, and there are many more days. Look at her website as well. I believe her website is also listed. So I'd like for you to reach out to her. I would like for you to support her, and to please to share and to invite others. So Sharon, hashtag Lift Her Up. We're lifting you up, sis, and we are cheering you on. Yes, Michelle, hashtag Lift Her Up. So right now I'm going to dim the music a little. You know I love the music, so I had to just bring in a little music, just a little excitement. And that the music, the background music, which we don't have any copyrights to, is Mary Mary's It's the God in Me. Yes, yes. And sisters, we know that it is the God in us that helps us to do the things that we're doing. For without God, we're nothing. We can't do nothing. We don't even want to think about it. So hashtag Lift Her Up. Sharon, we love you too. We love you as well. And that's why we're celebrating you. And that's why we're hashtagging and we're lifting you up on today. So the nugget that I would like to share with everyone on today is just a thought, and this dropped in my heart earlier. And I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to still go ahead with it. And then right before, as you know, as things was happening, there's a little challenging situation that occurred. But you know what? We have to tell ourselves, and I just had to say, Phyllis, stay focused. Just stay focused. So hashtag lift her up, and we are staying focus. Hey, we have our brother on with us tonight. Yes, thank you, Kuru, for coming in and supporting the sisters, the women in the group with hashtag lift her up, because we know that we also need our men to encourage us and to hashtag lift us up as well. So the empowerment nugget that I would like to leave with everyone on tonight is stop it. Yes, those are the words that came to me. Stop it. Stop it. And that was the thought. It was so embedded. So I would like to say on hashtag lift her up to my sisters, stop it. Stop looking down on yourself. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Just stop it. Yes, stop it. God wants you to stop it. Stop thinking that it's not going to happen, because you know what? It is going to happen. Stop it thinking that the dream and those promises, hey, our sister Patricia is on. Good, and we glad to see you in here too, sis. Hashtag lift her up. So I just want to say, stop it. Stop sabotaging yourself and stop sabotaging others. Stop being jealous of others and start celebrating others. Stop it. Stop pretending like there's nothing's going on, when we know that there are some things going on. And a lot of times we don't actually deal with our emotions. Yes. And that's why I had to be transparent with you and say, right before I came on, a challenging situation came up, right? But I had to regroup. I had to get focused, and I had to tell Phyllis to stop it. And to focus. So the empowerment on hashtag lift her up on today is to stop it. And, stop being judgmental. Stop it being selective in who you're going to support and who you're not going to support. Stop it and thinking that, that manuscript that you started, that it's not going to be successful, and you just take it and you put it aside. Stop it and pick it back up. Stop it thinking that, that there is no one that's going to support you, because God will always have somebody to support you. Stop it thinking that who am I? Who are you? Who are you? You are a child of God, woman of God. Stop it thinking that, I'm just not good enough. God says that you are fearfully and you are wonderfully made. Stop it. Stop it. Sometimes you can't even, we count ourselves out when God already counted us in. So stop it. And those were the words. It was just so emphatically in my spirit early on this morning, just to stop it. Stop it. And we have to be honest, and we have to be transparent, because you see, there is so much greatness inside of you. And a lot of times we sabotage our own efforts. A lot of times we sabotage what God has for us, because we're so busy looking at somebody else when God wants you to focus at all that He has put inside of you. Stop sitting on that couch and watching the TV and watching what they're doing, because they're successful on that TV. They made it on that TV. That's why they're doing commercials. That's why they're acting, and they're getting a paycheck for it. Stop it and pick up that book. Stop it and take that course. Stop it and do whatever it is. Make that connection. Stop it. Stop being judgmental. Stop it. Stop it and be humble. Yes. You know what God said to me? I think this is it was on last year, and I was just sharing it with Nicole on the other night in our meeting, and how God gave me a post, because He spoke to me. He spoke about me. He said, my meat is to do the will of my Father that sent me, right? So He was saying to me, He said, Phyllis, He said, be humble, but show up. So in other words, a lot of times we think, I just want to stay in the background. I just want to stay. No, I don't want to do this. Yes, Sister Michelle, yes, you're agreeing with me. Yes, you go ahead and you be that real estate mogul that God has already ordained for you to be. So we say, So God is saying, stop it, stop it. Yes, Phyllis, you're going to be humble. Yes, Phyllis, you be humble, but you show up. And so what it means to be humble anyway, is to be humble in spirit. It means to be humble, whereas you give God back all the glory. It don't mean that you don't show up. It don't mean that you don't do your homework. It doesn't mean that you don't do those things that are necessary to do. A lot of times we say how we want to obtain wealth. Well, you know how we obtain wealth? God said, I gave you the ability, sis. So stop it. Stop thinking that success is not for you. Stop thinking that God does not want you on a Facebook Live. Stop thinking that God doesn't want you to be a podcaster. Stop thinking God doesn't want you to be a business owner. Stop it thinking that God doesn't want you to be an author, because sometimes we stop ourselves. So stop it. Stop it. On hashtag lift her up, the nugget on for this Wednesday is stop it. Stop it. As a matter of fact, I want to mention this because how earlier God had me to go and to do the Butterfly podcast. And the nugget of encouragement that he gave me today was that about decreeing that God did it. Decree and declare that God did it. Now, I just want to share this with you, and then I'm going to let you ladies go on with hashtag lift her up and to have a good evening. But as I was doing some research, and I was researching about the seasons, because the thought was, this is your season of God did it. And as I began to research those seasons, I saw that there was a winter season, there was a dry season, there was a spring season, there was a Christmas season, there was a fall season. There were all these different type of seasons. But you know what? There was not a God did it season listed in Google. So you know what God did? God divinely gave us a season of God did it. So stop it. Stop thinking that God is not going to do it for you, because your season of God did it is here. So stop it and be all. Surrender and give God. Accept who you are. Love who you are. Embrace who you are, because God made you who you are. So hashtag lift her up. I hope and I pray that this word has encouraged you as we continue to lift up each other. Hashtag lift her up. And to Sharon, we continue to hashtag lift her up. We thank you for being in the community with us, and we encourage everyone to reach out to her. Tap into this woman. She has a wealth of resources that is available to you. And I'm so glad that she's in the community. I'm so glad that you are in the community. So hashtag lift her up. And as we lift her up, we lift each other up. I pray that you continue to lift me up as well in prayer as I continue to pray with you. So I'm going to play a little music as we go back out. And remember to hashtag lift her up. Look at your sisters and say hashtag lift her up. Look around you. See who's around you. See who you can lift up. Because you know what? The only reason why we should be looking down on any sister, it should be to hashtag lift her up. So God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed night. And I love you all with the love of the Lord. Hashtag lift her up. Bye.